How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm Travis Wofford. This is my wife, LaShonda Wofford.
Hey, y'all.
And this is Chopping It Up with the Woffords. This is for our YouTube channel. Before we go any further, if you would hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when we drop another content. This is our very first video, so this is gonna be kind of rough cut, but we'll be alright. It's actually not our first video. We've done a lot of videos, so excuse me for that. This is our first video for the channel.
Yes.
Give you a little background about us. We've been married for we got married in 2009, so 13 years. I know, but I just kind of had a brain freeze. She don't know. That's why she looked at me like, I don't know why you're asking me.
I do know.
Oh, you know this time.
Only because I had a memory come up the other day, and I was like, oh.
So we've been married for going on 13 years.
Yeah, this year be 13
years.
Yeah.
I'm a contractor. My wife, she runs our business. We have a home healthcare business, and she's actually a speaker and a 2-time best-selling Amazon author and counting and stuff. So yeah, we got a lot going on. At this point, my wife, I'm driving myself to the airport. I have to go back out for work. But we just want to get on here real quick and tell you a little story about us and a little background. We can go into how we first met. To me, it's funny because of her perception of what she thought I was, and what I was gonna be.
Who I thought you was.
Who she thought I was, and what she thought I was gonna be doing. We actually met through a sister and her ex-husband. He was a friend of mine, and so the funny thing is, I first seen her at their wedding. I've seen her before that. Oops, pardon that.
Yeah.
I seen her at the wedding, and I remember looking at her and her daughter, like they both had on white, and they had the little, how when somebody opened the door and the light come behind them, you're like, oh my God, it kind of was a good look, kind of the aura. Never knew years later that would be my wife. Never knew. No type of hint, clue.
No.
God didn't give me none of that. But anyway, fast forward some years later, it's her sister's birthday, which is my sister-in-law now, and her husband's cutting my hair, and they talking over my head, talking about where they going and who all going, and I'm like, okay, so y'all not gonna ask me if I want to go? It's gonna act like I ain't here. They're like, you ain't going. I'm like, I'll go. So I went. I ended up riding to the club. We went to a club in Greensboro, and I ended up riding up there with other people. And we got up there, went to one spot. I'm the one that knew about Greensboro, so I'm calling around. Got up there, went to one spot. It wasn't really hitting on that. So then somebody told me about another spot, and it was a really, really long line. And back then I was kind of feeling myself a little bit. I ain't gonna front.
Feeling yourself a little bit or a lot bit?
As I was saying.
I'll let you tell your version.
My version. This is my version.
Your version.
His version. She can get her version. I was kind of feeling myself a little bit, and I was like, man, we ain't standing in this line now. Mind you, it's like 5 or 6 women and 2 men. That's it. And I go up to the talk to them because I worked in clubs, the scene in bars and all that, so I kind of know how they operate. So I went to the bouncer and the man that runs the door, and I'm like, yo, I got these many people, what can I do to get in? He was like, it's gonna be X amount of dollars for everybody. Y'all can skip the line. I'm like, bet, not a problem. So I paid it. So all of them came from the back of the line all the way to the front.
Yeah. We felt so special, y'all.
Because it was a long line.
That was a long line, and everybody was looking like, why they get the... I know I was smiling. I was feeling it because I ain't want to wait in that long line. Go ahead.
And then we get inside, and everybody just vibing. And I'm just sitting back. Said me and her sister's ex-husband just in there vibing, and just really watching everybody. And please bear with us, y'all. Like I said, we driving. The road's kind of rough.
Yeah.
And we're vibing, and her sister already said, "Hey, why don't you dance with my sister?" I'm like, okay, but I ain't think nothing about it. I'm like, sister ain't say nothing, but okay.
I did.
And she gonna get up and look back and be talking about, will you hold my seat while I go dance? What? I said, how you know I don't want to go dance? And she looked at me like, oh, I didn't know what to say. And we ended up dancing together for the whole entire night.
Yep.
That's my version. Now, I'll let you, we're going to stop my version right there and we'll let her tell her part.
No, you're right. You got it right for the most part.
So you tell what you think.
So my thing was this. I wasn't one to club or go out or anything. I was kind of like a homebody.
I was.
Right. He's total opposite.
Yeah.
And so my sister was like, you gotta go. It's my birthday. Help us celebrate. Da 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 da. Yada yada yada. So I agreed to go. And I'm quite like I really wasn't doing too much talking. Now when I saw him, I was like, oh, okay, all right, cute. But I just left it at that because I was like, okay, now he gonna be one of them ones that's gonna be in here trying to talk to everybody, gonna be hanging on the wall, just that. So I really didn't think that it was gonna really go anywhere. So anyway, and I did ask him to save my seat because it was kind of full and I had a really good seat and I didn't want to lose it just for going to go dance. And so when I asked him, will you hold my seat? I'm going to go dance. I was so shocked when he was like, what? Hold your seat? Like, I ain't want to dance. And I said, I'm sorry. Go ahead. So, and I don't know what was said for us to go together.
Yeah, I don't know how that came
I don't know how that happened, but we both ended up on the dance floor. And so, and when I say we had a ball,
we did.
Danced and talked all night long. It was so fun. Yeah, that's my version.
I had this one lady, she came up behind me and was trying to dance with me.
No, she actually did, and I got out the way because you want mine.
That's true. So well, it won't even.
We
it was
just met,
yeah.
so I didn't. It wasn't no.
And
I didn't have a place to tell her, no whatever. But now, yeah, that's a different.
Well, I was in a situationship anyway, so that's a whole nother story.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a whole nother story.
We're gonna have to share that with y'all on another video.
Yeah, but like she said, we weren't together, so.
Yeah, I didn't have the right to, get mad or, tell her no, she couldn't dance with him. And to be honest, I could see how she wanted to. But, so, whatever.
Now, this is y'all, I was in my 20s, probably 60 pounds lighter, 70 pounds lighter, maybe.
Yeah.
that was in my, well, I can say my prime, because I'm still in my prime. I just got to lose weight. But anyway, so, yeah, yeah, we vibed and had a good time, and then we kind of talked. We ended up riding back together on the way home, and
still was talking.
Nothing to it. And then I realized she could sing. Okay. That's what got me. She don't like to do it, but she sung a little bit while we was in the car, and I'm like, because her voice is so big, and she's not very big, so it threw me off. I'm like, yo, if I went in the car, I said that was somebody else. You know what I'm saying? If I went in the car and I knew one of them, but 4 of us in the car, I'd have swore that was somebody else. But that was the first time we actually met, and nothing came out of that though for a long time. There was people trying to set us up after that because I guess they seen the chemistry and the sparks. But yeah, it was a minute.
Well, and to be totally honest, I really had my own situation going on, so that was a relationship here was nothing that I was looking for, but we did have a really good time. My perception of him, first impression, I was so wrong. I don't think I've ever been so off in my life, and I'm actually glad I was wrong. I'm glad I was just dead wrong about who I thought he was and the perception that I had from just looking at him and just watching him without even having a conversation with him.
she talked about relationship. It's so funny. Years later, when we did start talking, I didn't want a relationship. I got out of that one that situationship, and I'm like, man, bump that. I ain't trying to get in nothing else no time soon, and blah blah blah, and forget that. And she caught me from the blind side. I still say, you know, she robbed me.
What? I robbed you?
That's
Seriously?
what.
Because I wasn't looking either.
Yeah.
I really won't. I was used to calling my own shots and doing what I want to do.
That's a whole nother video.
It is. We got to share these videos.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was the crazy part. Just two people come together that's used to, you know, doing what they want to do when they want to do it.
And so totally opposite though.
Yeah, we are
totally opposite, but we complement each other so well.
Yeah, we are opposite of each other.
Total opposites. Yeah.
Y'all gotta excuse us. We got to grab something to eat. We kind of on the hungry side. But yeah, we are total opposite. Like she said, she never was a clubber. I've been partying since I was 13 when I met her. I mean, I promoted parties, threw parties, promoted clubs, worked in clubs. I did so many things with the nightlife. It was just me. It was easier for me to stay up all night than it was for me to get up early in the morning. That's just the way I was. And she's up at 4 o'clock in the morning, sleep by 9. And some nights back in the days, I was just going to bed at 4 o'clock and she getting up. But now it's kind of leveling out. I'll still go to bed late, but not that late.
No.
11 or 12 midnight. But
yeah,
that's still my baby though. I mean, we're thankful for that day, you know.
Yeah.
That we came. We're thankful for my now sister-in-law, and her ex-husband for even, because they seen it, you know, they the ones seen it. We didn't think no more about it.
It's like everybody around us that was with us that night could see it except for us.
That's true.
Everybody that was there that went with us, they saw it. We were clueless. I guess because you weren't looking, I wasn't looking. It's just...
Well, like I said, I was in a situationship that I knew I was getting out of. I knew I was getting out of that.
Yeah.
Because we still, you know, we talked every once in a while. I told her one day, I'm like, yeah, mine ain't going to be lasting much longer.
So we're going to have to...
Yeah, so we're going to have to pause because we'll order this food.
Yeah.